Well, here we have Ladner's Rooster H2. Rooster is a 11-month-old male pup by Bridges Buck and Bridges Sadie. Be a litter mate to the Jen and Fox dog that we'll have some videos of later. He's a big pup, weighs about 68 pounds, real leggy. And he's owned by Chad Perry and the Perry family. I like this pup. This is about his 17th work. And the main goal for right here working is we're trying to make sure that his flanks are staying square. So we're sending him from corner to corner. And then we're going to let him come off the corner every once in a while and go to his cattle. Let him kind of get behind him and start teaching him to rate. And you'll watch in this video. It's kind of a lengthy video, but you'll watch. Oh, there's some parts that he wants to kind of dive in and bite. That's fine. This pup, he don't have a whole lot of time on him. He's young. He's still green. This line of dogs is bred to be a hard, powerful bite, and they love to bite. That's okay. We're gonna teach him how to get back there and think about it and rate. I'm taking my time a little bit when I send him to a corner. I'm going to let him kind of get over there and think about it. See right there, he wanted to kind of dive in. He's kind of being a little contrary. I do have a cart whip in my hand. And something I did with my cart whip, and other people may not like it, but the tail part that makes the pop, these crossbreds don't really care for it too much. They don't like that quick snappy sound. So I actually took my tail off this whip, and a lot of the time I'm kind of when I hit the ground, it's just a thump on the ground, and that's just enough to do what I'm trying to do and give him to give to me a little bit. So let's get him back under control right here and let him start thinking about some stuff. This puppy, it's in him. I've seen it already. I've seen it on the sheep. All of our sheep right now are starting to lamb, so we're starting to use a whole lot of just for the training calves, which is fine. We're raising cattle dogs. It's time after we get out of that 16-foot pen for them to get on these cattle. The only thing I really like doing is taking those ewes, and especially with a nicer sized flock, about 15 or 20 head, you can see that dog, and they won't run over you near as hard as these calves will if some tries to push over them. And you can see that dog and see as he moves. And so I don't want this dog to be a fence runner. I just want him to understand when I flank him, I want a flank, nice square flank, especially when we move out into the bigger pasture. So I'm letting him run through his corners. As long as he hits those corners, I'll let him keep coming. Every once in a while, I'll down him. The only reason for that is just to make sure that he's still thinking about me and got me in his thoughts. Knowing I'm in the picture right here, I'm trying to let him come into a stock. If he picks up speed, I'm going to push him back out. And, yep, he's going to go back out to the fence or go to a corner. And the reason for that, that's a safe spot. That's where he's comfortable. That's where he knows that he can't get in trouble is when he gets in that corner. So I can't get onto him too much for that, because then I'm just going to start turning where he's looking outside the pen, and he's going to start trying to avoid me a little bit, and I don't want him to get nowhere close to trying to avoid me or learning how to avoid me. So when he does go to the corner, that's fine. I'm going to let him. Now, if he goes to the wrong corner, or if I'm sending him, and he tries to push on me and go to that wrong corner, I am going to get on to him. I'm going to make him do right. Again, right here, I'm just going to kind of let him ease into a stock. I could already see him thinking a little bit right here. Hey, we're all right. He's getting out of control. That's fine. He's young. He's a pup. See right here, he kind of came back over this corner. This is more of his safer corner right here below this camera. And, hey, I don't have a problem with it. He's trying to find a safe spot. He's trying to figure out what did I just do wrong. Like I said, this line of dogs, their priority, they got 2 priorities. This is how I kind of describe it, as their priority number 1 is they want to bite something. They want to rip something. They just want to get in there, get the game started. Their second priority is these dogs has got a lot of cow sense. They're really, really cow savvy. Once we get them where they're slowed down and they're thinking enough, we're going to get them to switch those priorities. We want that priority number 2 of being really cow savvy, seeing the big picture, working to move up to priority number 1, and we want that priority number 1 of wanting to bite and stay in a fight, tear some up, to be priority number 2. We're raising cattle dogs. We got to have the bite. I haven't seen a dog get out there and stand 40 foot off of a cow and sit there and have a staring contest and move them, especially a large number group of pairs. Just haven't seen it. So we got to keep that bite in our back pocket. We don't need to nurture it as much, and that's what I'm doing here. He comes in too hot, I'm reading his body. If he starts getting a little too fast on me, I'm actually taking that whip and just popping the back of those calves, and I'm not hurting them. It's to get his attention. And so I downed him, let him think about it. Think about what's in front of him right here. Let him see what we kind of got going. Right there, he kind of got a little confused. I was probably going to flank him on a come by, and instead of hitting the corner over there, which we haven't worked none on, of walking him in and sending him back, breaking over himself to another corner, he got confused. He went back to the corner he knew was comfortable. That's fine. I'm not going to get on to him. Right here again, letting him kind of ease up. I'm staying on top of him. My finger's pretty darn tight on him right now, because I know what to expect out of this dog. If he thinks he can, he's going to want to get in there and get the ball rolling and want to bite something. All I want him to do is just stay off and rate these cattle. It's something that we just got to work through on these younger, more grittier dogs. I'm fine with it. I've learned that these type of dogs make a better dog, and they last a lot longer at the end of the day. So I don't mind it. Actually, I get along better with these type of dogs, letting them figure it out. And right here, beautiful. That's beautiful, mate. Right there, that's what I'm looking for. Right there, he got a little quick. All we did is raise our hands up with the whip. Said, hey, that's not right. Let's think about what you got going. Like I said, he's still, if I get on to him, he's still wanting to go back out to the fence, to a corner. That's fine. We got plenty of time to work on that, get him slowed back up, and get him more comfortable is when we get on to him of what he's asking. That's all he's trying to do, is figure out, why are you doing that to me? Why are you getting on to me? And so that's how he does it, is going back to the fence. That's what he thinks I'm asking. I'm not. I want him to check up. I want him to intermingle from doing corner to corner to doing figure eights. And so, but this is Rooster. Stay tuned. We're going to put up some of his litter mates and some more young dogs on our Facebook page and YouTubes.